Hello, I'm Abigail Gyimah. The Ephphatha Project is a recording of songs with my friends and I. It came to be after I came back from work one day and I started singing a song entitled Ephphatha. I'm a part of a prayer network called NSPPD, and when I joined, one of the words that intrigued me was Ephphatha. So I kept thinking, hey, what word is this? And I read in the Bible in Mark 7 about the word, and it says that the man was deaf and he couldn't speak, and Jesus sighed and said, Ephphatha. And then he started speaking and he could hear. And the next part of the verse was what even intrigued me more, because it said that Jesus told him not to say to other people that he had received what he had received from God. But the more he told him not to do that, the more the testimony kept going far. And it felt like it was such a deep word, and that's where the project came from. Ephphatha simply means be opened. So Ephphatha, because that was the word that intrigued me. That was the word that inspired the song. I mean, it was because of my appreciation of the word that I got the song. So that's why it was Ephphatha. So as I said, I got a song entitled Ephphatha, and I talked to a couple of my musical friends about it, Baba Enin and Kwabna Asante, and they were excited about it. By God's grace, the little sister of Abigail Gyimah, who owns Macaria Studios. So when I talked to him about it, he was also excited to help me all the way, and we decided along the way when we were preparing that it would be better if we add a couple of songs to it, and so that's where the other songs came from. So there's Holy Lamb. There are other songs that you are really, really going to enjoy if you listen to this project. My favorite song, wow, that's an interesting question. I don't think I have a favorite yet. But I would say I like the groove of Utumison. I love the way the song goes. So maybe then that would be my favorite. Okay, so Kwabna Asante, God bless his heart, is a dear friend of mine, and so he decided to help with selection of the singers, and so he brought people from his church that he knows, and quite frankly, they were more than supportive, and so they came for all choir rehearsals and everything. The others that joined were people from MPREs that I know, so Monkwefio, Dorothy, Marianne. God richly bless you for being a part of this project. For the band, the band came about when I went for a project called the Jesus Project. It's an MPRE's project, and I was there, and Prince Hakim saw me and asked, "You have a project, right? Who is playing for you?" And I was dumbfounded. I was like, "Oh, nobody that you know." Quite frankly, I hadn't thought of anyone to play for me. And he said, "Well, let's see what we'll do about that." And from then, Mr. Charles Pettengill helped with organizing a band with Prince Senna, with Isaac Obri, Obed, Frank. God richly bless you so much for all efforts put into this project. challenges in the real challenge. There were a lot of challenges from pushing the recording of the project dates, from anything, basically anything that was going to do with this project was a challenge. Getting people to come, getting places where I would record, on the recording dates, getting someone to sound engineer was a problem, but God pulled through. That's the most important thing. He's a faithful God, and he pulled through. First and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to God for helping me pull through, for finding my friends and I worthy to host the Ephphatha Project. I would like to thank everyone who helped in contributing financially, those who sent text messages to support us. God richly bless you. This project was funded by family and friends. We as a team raised over 7,000 Ghana cedis from family and friends within 2 weeks. And it's such a blessing to have you who would help me to be able to glorify God in this way. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to Mr. Charles Pettingill for helping me with the production. I'm grateful to my brother for always being supportive. My brother had to pay for stuff on his own. I didn't have to pay for anything that I used from Macarius Studios, and I'm very grateful for Team Replica, Team Macarius, the band, the team. God richly bless you. And to Kwabna and Baba, I want to say thank you to the Gyimah family. My father was the first contributor. As soon as I told him that he was so supportive of the fact that his little baby wanted to do something, and I'm very grateful. I want to thank Team Macarius, Team Replica, Kojo Films, the band, Mr. Charles Pettingill. God richly bless you. I want to thank everyone, the team of singers. I want to thank Bishop Oko for helping with this project, for encouraging me most times. I'm really, really grateful. God richly bless you. What you should expect, a great move of God. As I said, the testimony of the man that was Ephphathed went further than even Jesus thought it would go. And so I think you should expect a great move of God. I think you should expect that God is glorified with this project. Expect healing, expect deliverance. Know and be hopeful that what you're trusting God for will surely come through. Sometime in October. I can't be specific, but sometime in October. We are very hopeful. Not that we have planned, but if that is what God wants, why not? As God wills and God calls, we are going to do whatever God wants. Be hopeful. God is faithful, and He always will come through. God richly bless you.